Good morning and a happy Tuesday. I have my mid-morning matcha. Thought I'd have a little caffeine boost today. Last time I tried to make it hot, but you know what? I think I just prefer iced matcha. Let's try it with the pumpkin caramel syrup. Oh yeah. That is good. I'm feeling very autumnal. Like, this just makes me so outrageously happy. If you didn't see one of my previous Vlogtober vlogs, I bought this from TK Maxx and they had a bunch. Pumpkin caramel was the best one I could see. They didn't have pumpkin spice, but they had like pumpkin cheesecake and that wasn't for me. So I got this and delicious. I am also going to have a slice of banana bread with my matcha. Voila. I actually made this banana bread yesterday and it's so delicious. There's no sugar. I think the original recipe said 140 grams of sugar, which is like quite a lot. So instead I used 70 grams of stevia instead, and I use an extra banana. And then because I used extra banana, I used like half the amount of butter. And it kind of just worked. I need to like properly perfect it before I give it out, because I'm basically trying to use less butter and obviously no sugar. So I'm trying to see like which ratio worked well, but this one was delicious. It looked a bit questionable at the top. It looks a bit darker, but it's so moist. Like, oh. It's a mess, but it's so delicious. So yeah, this was what I had for breakfast. I've also had some electrolytes and creatine this morning, but now I'm having a little snack in matcha. Love this. That banana bread, so good. Also, I didn't even realize it's actually 1 p.m, so I probably should have just had lunch, but I've just had like a whole matcha and banana bread instead. Not ideal, so it's gonna be a late lunch for me. The morning has honestly just escaped me, and it's been a bit of a rogue one, to be honest. So I talked a little bit about it in my last vlog, but so what I typically do with my money is a mixture between saving money in a LISA, which is a lifetime ISA. Basically, if you're under the age, I think it's 30, you can add money to your LISA up to £4,000 a year, and the government will give you 25% bonus. So that's basically an extra £1,000 for free if you invest the 4,000 in that savings account, and it'll go towards your first home. There are terms and conditions though. I think at the moment there's a limit, so you can't buy a house over 450,000 and some other things. So just look into that and see if it works for you. But me and my partner have decided to go forward with that. I had a bit of uncertainty, so I actually didn't do it last year, which was annoying because now I've decided to do it, but you know, you live and you learn. I just wasn't sure whether the house I wanted would be within that budget because I kind of wanted to stay close to London and it's ridiculously expensive here. And also I was then toying with the idea of like buying to let instead, but scratch all that. The new plan is to buy a house within the budget with the LISA. So we're back on board with that. So now I'm trying to find the balance between saving in just a high interest savings account and then also investing money, because obviously investing money is better for the long term because you don't really know where the market's going to go. I have full faith that over like the next 5-10 years my money will increase, compound interest will do its thing, but because I want to buy a house within the next 2 years, you can't guarantee that the market will be in all full swing at that time because markets can crash and you never really know what's going to happen. So I'm currently trying to find a balance between how much to invest and how much to save, and also because I'm investing in a stocks and shares ISA and all the interest that you gain is tax-free. However, if you have a LISA, that 4k is taken out of that 20k balance. So I'm just putting 16k in the stocks and shares ISA this year and then 4k in the LISA. So basically this morning I've just been going through my portfolio, checking the stocks that I own, future valuations, current news, current PE ratio and forward PE ratio, and just kind of seeing whether I want to invest more in that specific stock or whether it's time to sell out and try something else. So that's basically what I've been doing this morning. I got a little bit into it. Also, I sold one of my stocks and I'm now regretting selling it. Like, I want to be a long-term investor, but I get so caught up in the small wins, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat the market, I'm gonna sell whilst it's high and then buy back when it's low. Never do that. It's just not worth it. If you truly believe in the company, just keep it and hold, because I've now sold it and it's gone up even more and I kind of regret it. But I mean, I did get a good profit anyway. Like, it went up like 50%, and I sold it, and then it's fine. We're moving on. Now that's all done, I've done my morning errands for my boss. I now have a couple of hours that I have for me and my projects. I'm not going to the gym today, so it frees up some time. So I basically just need to get my together. So I've been watching some of Simon Quibb's videos. You know, the guy who's like, what's your dream? And it really got me thinking, because I was like planning what I would say to, like, this is the kind of thing I think about like, in between sets at the gym. I'm like, oh, if he asked me right now, like, I had what my dream was, and then I was just thinking to myself, if that's my dream, why am I not working like even harder to try and achieve that goal? I could be doing so much more, and I feel like recently I've just been procrastinating and doing other things. So it was kind of like a wake-up call. So this is a reminder for both myself and you. If you have a dream or a goal, if it means that much to you, you should be working on it. Like, every single day, very little steps, and slowly getting closer to that goal. And for example, yesterday, I feel like I didn't do anything towards it. And I'm like, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, if it means that much to you, you will make that time. And we need to stop procrastinating. So let's cook up a plan and achieve our goals. Also, whilst I have your attention, this is my new book that I'm reading. Basically, I found it in the basement of my boss's book collection. So I'm giving it a go. It's called Wild Courage, A Journey of Transformation for You and Your Business. So I will let you know how it goes. I've literally read like 10 pages so far, because I was trying to read before bed and I find it so hard. My eyes instantly close. Oh, that reminds me, I need to book a opticians. Okay, and let me do that now. So you remember that really motivational talk I had about following your dreams and working towards your goals? So I ended up calling the opticians, booking a last minute appointment, leaving for the appointment after a rushed lunch. It took maybe like half an hour to get there. I had the appointment. The whole appointment took an hour and a half. I was like waiting around so long, and then also had to redo a test because the first day didn't save my results. It was a whole thing. My eyes are completely fine. There's no fear of glaucoma. And then also I picked new glasses. So I'm picking those up next week. I will show you then. That's also really hard to choose glasses, like, especially on your own. The lady in the shop was so nice. But anyway, I've managed to just get back in time for work, and I'm working until like 9 p.m. tonight. So the day's over. I guess we'll just try again tomorrow. Good morning. This is my breakfast this morning. My Bio Me granola, and I'm feeling sorry for myself because I'm on my cycle. So I've got some extra dark chocolate. Get that iron in, and to cheer me up. And of course, breakfast isn't complete without peanut butter. Oh yeah. Also, these are just so good. Okay, let's do this. My hair is so greasy, it needs a wash. It's now frizzy, it's seen better days. So I'm gonna use this. I've actually never done it before. I'm just gonna like start from the top. If I'm doing this horrendously wrong, somebody please let me know in the comments. But I mean, you just take the oil and comb it through your hair, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh. Also, I've lost my earrings. Just like one of them came out, and it's so sad because they're actually one of my new hoops. think that's enough. I think it's about half. And then I'm just going to massage it into my scalp. Okay. I'm going to tie a bow. Not bow. Put my hair in a bun. And we're done. How long should I leave that for? Voila. So I was going to go to the gym whilst this is in my hair, but I have decided to take a rest day because I just feel so terrible. Like, it's like my worst day of the cycle. And I just don't feel like putting myself through a leg day, so I'm not going to. So I did actually talk about this in my previous video, but these are the two oils that I've mixed together. And yes, I did buy them from TikTok shop. I'll see if I can link them down below, but if not, TikTok. So I got a sample of this in a goodie bag recently, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm also going to add my creatine. Hello everyone, it's about 2:30 I think. It's actually exactly 2:30. I am in such a foul mood, not gonna lie to you. I have such a bad headache and I'm finally having to give in. I'm taking paracetamol. I was trying so hard to just like let it go naturally, but it wasn't happening. I think it's just at that point in my cycle I always seem to get a really bad headache, so bottoms up. So I'm hoping that kicks in so I can do a power hour of like working on my project. But I feel a bit shit. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to go to sleep. And I don't think I can. Good evening, I have officially survived the working evening. It is just about to turn 8 p.m. and before I absolutely crash, I thought I would just make some overnight oats with you. So the other day I showed you a goodie bag. I got these in it, the Eleat high protein overnight oats. So I'm gonna make them ready for tomorrow morning. And I was like, oh, I've been complaining all day, let's end it on a positive note. Okay, we need about 200 milliliters of milk. I have currently been using the organic Plenish almond milk, sugar-free. Gosh. What am I doing? Ah! Okay, I'm a mess. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. Step 1, pour oats in container. Step 2, add 200 milliliters of milk. Step 3, stir. That is literally all you have to do. I feel like this is a lot of milk, so we shall see in the morning. There we go, breakfast. That actually seems like far too much milk. It did say approximately, so probably should have done less, but it smells very nice. So it's actually 9 o'clock, but I'm going to bed already. Apple Watch on. I just need to put sleep mode on my phone and I'm going to track how many hours sleep I get. Good night.